Hello, my YouTube world. This is Johnny Mow coming to you today with the 2017 lawn care setup. What I'm rolling with this year. So we're going to start inside the truck. As you can see, just a 20. This is a 2010 GMC Sierra 2500 HD. What I have in here, just some basic stuff. I have the jumper cables. I've got a tire kit, and right behind this seat, I have a cheap box of tools to get me by. Just a little look at the truck. This is all I'm running with this year. This is all I'm running with this year. Here is the car mate. I actually sold the other truck. I fixed it up and sold it. I'm just going to be solo. I'm going to try to really consolidate everything because of all the maintenance that everything took. It seemed like one truck would go and the other truck would go right in behind it. So I'm just going to stick with one truck for now. Just me being by myself, I don't really see the need to have a whole bunch of extra stuff laying around the yard and just more stuff than maintenance. This is a 7.5 by 16 foot trailer, or 7 foot by 16 foot car mate enclosed. This is what I'm going to be running with this year. Nice trailer. Give you a good look at the side, good look at the truck, good look at the side. Now we're going to go in the trailer, step up, give it an idea what we're looking with. Okay, so I got a brand new Toro Time Master. I sold the other two, and they were the older models. They were the 2012 and 2013 models. This is the new model, which has a little bit more horsepower and has a different deck. Has an extra baffle on the deck. So I'm going to do a review on that as soon as I get it. Thanks to Supreme Services, I put a little hour meter on there. I used his video to do it. So we're going to keep track of it. And in here, these are where my gas things will go. Up here is my steel 56C. And I believe these are the 84s, or what is this? 82T. Love these. 82T. That's what, if I were to buy anything else from steel, it'll be an 82T with a 24. These just don't cut the mustard for me. They might be good for some guys, but for what I'm trimming, they're okay. They're light. That's about it. The 82Ts are beasts. They'll cut anything. I mean, they shear beautifully. These kind of just like rip stuff. I just had the blade sharpened last year. Did a little bit better. But when you're doing some fine pruning like gold threads and stuff, you have to go over them a couple times because there's not enough blade tip. These aren't moving fast enough. So, but they're good enough. I like them. They can do some bulk stuff, some branch work. They cut branches pretty good. But for fine pruning, I choose those. This is my toolbox. Inside the trailer toolbox, just basic tools. Now I'll keep an impact wrench in here. All those are gear wrenches. And here's some slide outs. They have different, I think I showed you this, just different stuff, So if I break down on the road, I can, pretty much do what I need to do. Some ties. This is my yard measure, so I can measure the grass, how high I'm cutting it. This is the BR700, and right there is my wheel measure, which I measure every lawn and every landscape. In here, this little box, I carry oil. I carry the steel trimmer blades for those. These clean it. I highly suggest. It's good stuff. Also have the steel hand pruners, about 2 or 3 pair in there. You all guys know what that is. I told you in the last year's video what that is. That's very important. That might be the most important item in this whole trailer. And I just have a little carrying saw. The 86 by the steel. There is the FS90. There is the Combi 110. And right behind it I have some edging shovels, some shovels. I have a garbage, some broom. On that side I have the steel pruning stuff, some hand pruning stuff there, some loppers and some a little bit finer hand pruning. And right there is my favorite rake. Those are called Fiskars. You can get those at Target. Those are absolutely the best yard rake. Absolutely love them. Here's my Snapper Pro 200 XT. It will be in here for the first couple weeks while I do these yard cleanups with the bagging system. Also has the Toro suspension seat on it. Back here is where I keep my saw. That is a 291, I believe, MS 193. And then I have my attachments up here, which is the articulating attachment for the combi. And I also have up here the PS 100, which is for my hand pruning from the ground, so I don't have to get on ladders, which I love. That's one of my favorite tools from Steel. And these are my Steel 94Rs right here. So that's my trailer setup. This is my trailer. Now we're going to go into the garage, and I'll show you what I have in there. Oh, just to give you an idea, this is where I put my weed whacker line. I just put a little bolt right here, tighten it on the bottom. I just leave it there, and I'll set my fertilizing stuff right in here when I have to fertilize the lawn. Okay guys, this is the back of the trailer. Back of the mower. That's everything that's in the trailer. Everything pretty much I need to accomplish for a solo guy. Here's my newest mower. That's a Ferris. I've been asked to do an update review on it. I still love the mower. The only thing I've changed on it is I put a new Toro seat on it. I went and bought a suspension seat Toro. Absolutely love that. It's just a great. I mean, if you've got a bad back or you just want a good riding mower, this is the mower. Honestly, there's nothing. When it comes to the ride and comfort, this is it. It's just the best out there. After that, I would have to go with a Skag Cheetah. And nothing else I can say about it. I mean, I did give a good review of it last year. This is my second Ferris. No, it's my third Ferris I've owned. Happy with it. It cuts well. It does what I need it to do, and just makes my day a lot better. Over here is my fertilizing. I have to actually go get some fertilizer. That fertilizer there is left over from last year. So I'm going to start putting some fertilizer down here, and that's some crabgrass there. This is the spreader I was referring to. This is the Anderson. This is the Anderson. This is what it looks like from the back. I just actually greased it all up and got it ready to go. So she's ready to do some spreading. That's an extra Toro bag that I bought for the Time Master. I bought an extra bag. It's like 85 bucks. There's an extra rake up there, Fisker's rake. I use pretty much what I use is Wolverine tools. I like them. They're hardy. I've had some of those shovels for a long time. As you can see, they're just all rusted out. There's in here I have one of these Walmart specials, Campbell, Hosfeld, whatever. I have that on the wall. I have the RBG 712, which is absolutely an awesome blade sharpener. Highly suggest it. On the back wall, you can see I'm pretty organized. I'm not as organized as most, but I'm pretty organized. I got my little shop radio. Up there, some chemicals, some oil, some supplies. I got some Moto Mix. I've got some weed control. I've got some oil. On the wall is all my lubricants I use. I use fluid film. I like Seafoam for carburetor work. That's for my plow. That's Blaster. It's white lithium grease. PB Blaster, obviously. This is for my garage door. This is brake cleaner. This is electrical cleaner. I use that to clean all my plow electricals that I hook up. These are more steel blade cleaners, starting fluid. This is my favorite cleaner. I don't use too much degreaser. I do use this. It's called Awesome. I get it at the dollar store, and it's every bit as good as any degreaser out there. And I can promise you, it's about $2 for this whole bottle. As a matter of fact, I think I have a bigger bottle up here somewhere. Yes, there it is. See it? It's got that little yellow thing up there. I bought a bigger bottle. I think that was only $5. But this stuff, it really cleans. I'm very impressed with it. I haven't used anything that's better than it. I don't think it's that much better than anything else, but it really does a good job. And for $2, I'll buy it. I got battery cleaner. I've got some carb cleaner, engine degreaser. Here are my filters for the year. I've got my system on a new program that I've learned from a local guy here, and he changes his air filters out twice a year, whether they need it or not. And his mowers get like 6,000 to 7,000 hours on it. So I'm going to do it. I bought them for the year. Got an extra oil filter, all season fuel. That's actually for my snow blower. Anything that I use, anything anything that I use that's going to be sitting for a while, I like to get the pure stuff, especially when I know I'm not going to be using it too much anymore. That way it can, you know, it's better fuel, no ethanol in it. I don't buy much of it. And I buy the Moto Mix too for like my chainsaw when the gas is going to sit in there for a while. I kind of just put that stuff in it. Here's my HD30 castor oil. That's what I use in my mowers right there. I bought a couple cases of it. It looks like I'm getting a little low. I'm gonna need some more. That's my weed control. This is my hydraulic. This is right here. It's 2050 Castrol hydraulic. These are my tool sets, SK. Here's a toolbox right here, just for different stuff, different things go in here. These are my main tools. These are all my backpack sprayers. I use all those backpacks. One of them is a Roundup. I got that little thing right there. That's just full of nuts and bolts and screws. I try to keep it pretty organized here. I got some fire extinguishers up there. It's where I keep my shop towels, all my, you know, washing the vehicle stuff up there. Here's my plow. It's all put away. It's all fluid filmed up. I've got the wings right here. I've got the bagger here. Here is the Snow EX spreader. It's all put away. These are the garbage cans I use. There's 5 of them. I have a 10-foot ladder that I take for pruning. And then I have the 16-foot ladder I do for gutters. There's some extra attachments I have from my old Echo pass system. I have that sitting on the back wall, which I will be getting rid of those probably this week. And just some stuff on the wall, some ramps. And then one of my favorite little things that you guys might find interesting, I don't know, is this little pump. That's how I change my oil. It's a Mighty Vac model MV7400. And I change my oil, and it's just a lot easier to extract it out. And there's all the different hoses that are for it. And there's my Troy-Bilt power washer. It's all the attachments up there. Here's my edger. This is an Echo edger. I was going to get rid of it, but I'm kind of nervous about the steel one. I'm not sure if it's as good. I want to try it before I buy it, but I'm going to keep this. This was like $600 back when I bought it. I've got a lot of use out of it. It does edges really well. In fact, that's all I use for edging. And here's the Echo Pass 280 that goes with that system in the back. And I just actually worked on that and got that all cleaned up. And here's some extra stuff. Here's some yoke. I don't know how to, I never knew how to say it. Okatasoon stuff. It's this stuff here. It looks unorganized. It came out of my other truck, so I needed a place to put it. So, but that's my setup, guys. Any questions? There's my gas cans. They're ready to go. I'm gonna be starting tomorrow. There's an extra blower. There's all my blades. They're all sharpened up, ready to go. And there's my extra BR700 sitting. That's the first one, the BR7, and there's my pressure washer. But that's my setup. This is what I go with. If you have any questions, if you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments. Hopefully you like this 2017 setup video. That's what I'm going to roll with. My biggest thing this year for me is to really eliminate extra maintenance. You know, when you're solo, you can only do so many accounts, and there's really not much that you can do. So there's no sense having extra of everything. You know, like I had a truck there, I put 1,000 miles on it last year. It just sat in that lawn. In fact, you can see where it sat because that's where the grass is gone. So I just said, you know what, it's enough of that. And that truck is paid for. My new truck here is I bought it in 2011. It was a 2010. I bought it with like 11,000 miles on it. It is now officially paid for. It is mine. And it's just a good feeling. You know, I paid off a lot of stuff here recently, and I just like the feeling. I'm going to work when I want to work now, not because I owe someone money or I got to feel like I'm just in that position in life. And I pray that's where you guys get to, that position in life where you realize there's more to it than building a huge business and running and realizing there's more to life than just that. Of course, I need to make an income. Of course, I need to take care of my family. But at this stage in my life, I'm 43, been in it 21 years. It's time for me to start, you know, just doing what I want to do, you know. If I want to take the weekend off, I want to take the weekend off. And that's where I want to try to be for now on. But guys, this is my setup video. I think I've showed you everything you possibly, hopefully you got some ideas and some nifty little things that you guys can use in your setups. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.